My name is Tori Roberts and I'm 20 years old. Today I will be telling you about my greatest accomplishment so far in my life. An accomplishment can be defined as the successful completion of any task. Throughout our lives we will complete many tasks that allow us to feel proud of ourselves. I will be telling you about completing my Associates of Arts degree at North Arkansas College. The reason that this feels like my greatest accomplishment is due to the impact it has on my future, the obstacles that I had to overcome in order to complete it, and the knowledge that I gained while completing it. First of all, I would like to tell you how receiving my Associate of Arts degree has impacted my future. First, it has allowed me to continue my education at Arkansas Tech University, which is what I'm doing right now. Also, it has allowed me to gain confidence in myself and realize that I can do anything that I put my mind to. This is extremely important for me because I used to be a really negative person, and it has allowed me to become more positive. Also, I'm sure everyone is aware that the amount of college you have can directly impact the career that you are able to receive and the amount of money that you make. I was able to find two graphs on the website collegeatlas.org in the article 8 Reasons Why College is Important. The first graph explains the unemployment rate percentage by educational attainment. If you look at it, you will see that if you have your high school diploma, you have a 4.6% chance of being unemployed. If you have your associate's degree, you have a 3.4% chance of becoming unemployed, and if you have your bachelor's degree, you have a 2.5% chance of becoming unemployed. So as you can see, the more education you have, the less likely you will be unemployed. This next graph shows the median annual income based on your education. If you have a high school diploma, you will make around $37,024 per year. If you have an associate's degree, you can make around $43,472 a year. And if you have a bachelor's degree, you can make around $60,996 per year. As you can see, the more college you have, the more likely you are to make a larger income. Because of all of these reasons, I feel that I am working towards something important and that I'm not just wasting my time at college. This is why receiving my Associate of Arts degree is one of my greatest accomplishments. Second of all, I would like to explain why the obstacles that I had to overcome impact the decision as to why this is my greatest accomplishment. I feel like the harder you work towards something and the more challenges that you have to face in order to complete it, the more important that it'll feel whenever you are able to complete it. I was 17 years old when I started working towards my Associates of Arts degree, and I was still in high school. This means I had to juggle high school grades and also my college grades. Whenever I graduated high school, I immediately moved out and got a full-time job. So I was able to complete my 2 years of my associate's degree while also living on my own, paying for everything by my own, and working full-time. Later on, my nephew was also diagnosed with cancer, and my brother had to move on into my apartment with me. Throughout all of these challenges, I was still able to keep my grades up, and I was still able to complete my associate's degree, and now work towards my bachelor's degree. And that is why it feels so good and whenever I completed it, and that's why it is one of my greatest accomplishments. Lastly, the knowledge that I gained while receiving my Associates of Arts degree impacts the reason as to why it is my greatest accomplishment. When I first began college, I wanted to be a psychologist, so I took a lot of psychology classes. This allowed me to better my education in that field. Then I wanted to be a nurse, so I took a lot of anatomy-related classes, and then I decided to just get my Associates of Arts degree so I could continue my education at a 4-year college. So now, with all this new knowledge, I feel that I know more and I am more educated in different fields if I decide to change my mind again. Here are my transcripts that show that I have made all A's and B's throughout my whole college career, and that makes me feel really proud of myself. In conclusion, an accomplishment is any task that you work hard to complete. Your greatest accomplishment should be something that makes you feel personally proud of yourself, no matter how small or how big it is. I hope that I can continue to make myself proud, and I hope that I can continue to grow my greatest accomplishment. At this point in time, earning my associate's degree is my greatest accomplishment due to the impact it has on my future, the obstacles I had to overcome, and the knowledge that I gained while completing it.